Welcome back to the Gift of the Gab episode number 9. How are you, Benjamin?
I'm good, thank you. Yes, episode 9. How are you doing, Tia?
I'm doing splendid.
Splendid.
Yes.
Oh, and I've got to change mine up. You ask me again.
How are you, Benjamin?
I am doing wonderful. That didn't make sense, did it?
No.
Well, I tried. So what's been going on?
Nothing. Weather's been super hot.
And then super rainy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really hot, like this past week. England hot, but I think still relatively hot.
No, it was hot.
Yeah, I think it was, relatively hot.
It was like 30...
What was the highest? 36?
36 degrees.
Yeah, which is unheard of in England.
Yeah, that we can't cope in that kind of heat.
Yeah.
With carpets in our house and all
No
that type of
aircon,
stuff.
just mini fans.
But even with aircon in the car, it was like hot.
No, not when we had the aircon on that time. Well, I wasn't hot.
You remember the time? What was it? Monday. You forgot to put aircon.
I forgot to put aircon on because I'm so used to cracking open the window.
I don't even know. I thought maybe trying to save some money or some kind of stuff. I don't know. So there was I melting away.
I'm stingy, but not that stingy.
Oh, we were both melting away in the car. I was thinking, it is.
Why didn't
hot.
you just turn it on? You could fiddle with you. You can do anything.
Because I thought you were trying to save money or something. I don't know.
I turned it on the next day. I was like, oh yeah, there's aircon in here because my aircon does not get used for most of the year. Yeah. It never gets hot enough to get used. Usually I crack my window open and
the breeze is like fine.
Yeah, but I was just like dying in the car and not realizing like, oh yeah, you should just probably turn on the aircon.
The steering wheel was like hot to touch.
Yeah, but I did get those that windscreen cover. Yeah. Which actually was quite good actually.
Yeah, that cooled the car down straight away.
Yeah, definitely did.
But yeah, no, it's been hot and since what was it? Wednesday, it's been raining.
Yeah, was raining on Wednesday. For me it started on Friday.
Yeah.
For me it started on Friday. Just when I was starting to do some work outside of my car, it was like, no, you won't get to do that then. Yeah. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. And nothing else of interesting going on. Work, blah, 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 blah.
Work.
And then that brings us on to today, where more things have been unloading. Not unloading. What am I trying to say?
I don't know.
Unfolding.
Okay.
On the web. Yeah, there's been many things, many headlines.
Yep.
It was a big week. Yeah, it's been a big week.
Yeah, it's been a big week for many people.
Yeah, it's definitely been a big week. And let's jump right into it.
So did you see the video from Black Eyed Peas?
Oh, okay. When you said, I didn't know which video you're starting off with. Oh, I did. Action.
Yes. Blah, 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 blah. Dun, dun, dun,
give me satisfaction. Yeah, I did see the video. What did you think of the video? Your first impression?
So you sent it to me and you were like, watch all of it with all your attention.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? That's just yeah, and I was like confused. I was like, what is going on? Because I missed the beginning bit, the disclaimer.
I see. This is why I told you watch it with your full attention.
So I watched it again and I was like, what did you think?
I thought it was good. Did you get any messages away from the video? What was your takeaway?
So
sorry, before you go. If you haven't seen it and you're listening along, just pause it, search up Black Eyed Peas Action, and then resume.
The actual song is really nice as well.
Yeah, I think it's pretty catchy.
Yeah. But my take on it was that not everything you see online is real.
Oh, definitely.
Because they used special effects to film the video, so it was all about I don't know what it was.
Yeah, so they used like a program that's like it caught some media attention. I think from a year ago or maybe a bit longer, called Deepfake, and basically it allows you to put someone's face on another person's body, or make it look like they're saying something that they're not. And like when the technology was like first like outed on the media, like it was like, oh, this new thing called deep fake. It was actually being used to put celebrity faces in in porn videos.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it was a big thing that was on the news, and yeah, they were transposing celebrities' faces in those videos, and like there was a big uproar about it, and the fear was that it would creep into like everyday life, and like they'll be able to make celebrities and politicians say things they didn't,
and then that will go widespread.
Yeah, or like you would never really know if someone said something or not.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, and I think the way it works is like, I think it works using like a multitude of things, where I don't know if it stitches things that you say together, because usually if you do that, like you can tell by the inflection that it's off.
I'm gift of the gab.
But whatever the program is and however it does it, it's like
seamless.
Yeah, it can make it look like it's really what I think. It's got some improving to go, but over the next few years or however many years, I think it would be pretty seamless at its job. And yeah, so now like if someone says something bad, they could come out later and be like, that wasn't me, that was deep fake. Someone made a deep fake of it.
I see.
But yeah, I think it got banned or something, like for some sort of use.
Yeah, because that is kind of dangerous.
It is dangerous. Which makes me, that's what we need to add to our Netflix list. Blacklist? No, not the Blacklist. Black Mirror.
Okay.
It's about like a dystopian like future in which like there's different episodes with different things in which like robots and stuff take over. I think it would be an interesting watch.
Okay.
But yeah, it does seem dangerous. It was like a Bollywood video. Did you watch the video? No, well, did you watch the full video?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see my favorite Bollywood movie move? The fight
was
move?
that the gun?
No, no, not the gun. That was pretty funny. But you know the one where like the guy flies in and then he taps the guy on the head and the other guy does a backflip.
No.
Like, oh, you didn't see that one?
No.
This is why I said undivided attention.
I've watched it like 3 times.
But yeah, that's like every time I see a Bollywood movie or like a clip of it, there's always that fight scene in it. I don't know if it's a famous one, but I like it. Yeah, but it was an interesting watch, that video, and pretty catchy. I never knew Black Eyed Peas were still making tunes.
Blah 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 blah. Dun, 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 I don't know the words. Okay. Yeah. So talking about videos, we also had the WAP video.
Oh yeah, that was like last week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it come out before we did last week's one?
It came out just after. I think the
it
next
came out
day. No, because we filmed early because you wanted to.
No, I'm pretty sure it came out before, right? You showed me the video.
No, it came out.
Did we watch it at my house? Yes, we did. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right. That's why I said it.
But yeah, we did. What did you think? You showed me that video, actually. I was just going around my innocent day, reading my Bible.
Reading your Bible?
Yeah, I was just going around my day, you know.
Tell the truth and shame the devil. You weren't reading no Bible.
But
okay. Anyways, I don't know. I don't know. That's my opinion. I don't know.
I loved it. It was just the song. It was catchy.
Explain to me what you loved about the music video.
The music video.
Yes.
They had lots of colors. Mm-hmm. It was a showcase of very different dance moves, you know. I think it was
which dance move was your favorite then?
I think there's one called so the name escapes me. The names escape me.
What else did you like about the video?
No, I thought you said saying the song. I think the song's catchy.
The song's catchy, but I can't remember it.
It probably won't make my playlist. It
won't make remember it.
It won't make the Benny tapes, but it goes oh no. If I say it. I'll say wet and gushy, which is what I thought it was saying before.
See, when I heard it, we listened to it on YouTube, right?
I could have sworn that's what it was saying.
It did. It censors it. So that's the censored version.
Oh, so wet and gushy is the censored version.
Wet and gushy.
Because when I listened to it on, what was it, Spotify?
Yeah.
It was saying the full thing. I was like, how did I hear something different? Cat. Yeah. Yeah. How come we can't say that word on here? We say like pussycat.
I guess so, but
I guess if you leave off the cat, you're in trouble.
yeah, exactly. But so I was like, wet and cushy. Like, I was so confused. I
wasn't
might have been more
confused.
confused than I should have been. I was wet and gushy, but why is it WAP?
Yeah, that bit confused
the maths
me.
weren't adding up.
But I just thought because I didn't have any background to the song, I was just like, oh, this song's called WAP. I didn't know what WAP stands for, and then they were just singing wet and gushy is what I was hearing.
Yeah,
and I was just like, oh, okay, I know what they're talking about.
My innocent ears didn't.
And you could tell by the video, you knew what they were talking about.
I was confused. I was like, what?
It wasn't that I was like, oh, this video is like 10 out of 10, play again. It was just a normal video. Like, I didn't see like the big deal with it was just a video.
It's because they thought that what's her name, Meg Thee Stallion, and Cardi B,
yeah,
Cardi B, like, was a good collaboration. But I was reading some comments, and like some people were like, this was a waste of a collaboration.
No, I don't think it was a waste of collaboration, because Cardi has been saying from the get-go that this is the type of music that she makes, and she had a video where she's like, be careful of me, on her last album.
Oh yeah.
And she said, you people weren't basically effing with that. Like, and when I make the songs like this, that's the ones you people click on.
I guess you have to do what makes you money.
She said there's plenty of female rappers who are making conscious things, and if you haven't listened, go and check out Rhapsody. She's a really good female rapper. But she was like, there's plenty of female rappers. She didn't name her, but there's plenty of female rappers making the music that you say you want people to make when they're complaining about these sorts of videos. But you're always turning up on these videos. And I didn't see the problem. If you want to watch it, you watch it. And if you don't, you don't. I know that song personally is not going to be like, my workout song or anything. But it was just
you can't take that serious as a workout song.
But like, for someone, it might be their twerking song. Like, they're practicing, I don't know. But it was just a song, and I was like, this seems on brand. There's nothing odd about it. I didn't feel any type of way about it. Did you feel a type of way?
Did I feel a type of way about the video? No, but it's not my type of video. I don't know.
Yeah, that is fair enough. Like, not every song is my type of song, but it was like later on I was seeing a lot of hate on it, like especially from like right wing, like conservative people. Like, this ain't your music. Just stay off it. You weren't listening to this sort of music before.
I was like, what?
And I understand the lyrics can be a bit explicit, and probably not every.
It's not children friendly.
It's not children friendly, but there's lots of things on the internet, and it's up to you to make sure they don't see that. Like, if they put it on there and your kid is watching it, that's not Cardi's fault. But yeah, I just thought it was decent. It was decent.
Yeah, I did see like people like CeeLo Green.
Oh, I didn't see him. What do you say?
I was trying to look for it, but I can't find his exact quote. And but he was basically criticizing the type of rap music that's like in the industry these days, and like
he has a song called "F.U." And when you run it down, that's the original lyrics.
Like, I never knew.
Yeah, I believe that's the radio friendly version.
I see you drive around town.
Yeah, let me double check so I can be sure. So yeah, he does have a song. He's got a song with explicit lyrics in it. Although like it's a fancy jingle, and I guess, but the radio friendly version is "Forget You." And even in the time he's making music, like there is so many like. There's songs about drug dealing. I'll be bopping my head. Mm-hmm.
But you know what? I don't think the problem was
the
lyrics. I think the problem was more the music video and how it was so...
I think the problem was that it was two women making a song that people didn't agree with. Like, I feel it's not as bad as some of the songs that you used to hear from back in the day about shooting people and drugs and stuff. But we all be bopping our head to that, and not to the acts in the song. But if it's a catchy song, sometimes you find your head and your feet are bopping. But I think the fact that it was just the two women did it, sometimes I feel like they get greater flack if it's like more, they're more open with like their, I guess, they're more confident with their body and whatnot. Like people take greater offense to if you're rapping about something else.
I guess so. And what did you think about Kylie Jenner being in the video?
I didn't think, I saw her in the video and that was it. That was where my thoughts stopped. It was just it was just like another person in the video. I didn't recognize every woman in there. I was just like, oh, I know that person, and then that was it. But I hear the internet wasn't feeling the same as me.
They did not feel the same as you at all. Like some people were saying it was random, and it was random because she's not a video vixen kind of person. But I felt the same as you. Like I didn't feel a type of way about her being in the video at all. It was just like another woman. I think there was another like 3 other people in the video. But there was people saying that Naomi, I don't know her surname.
When you didn't know.
Naomi was dancing and doing all the work, whereas Kylie Jenner only got to walk through the hallway. Like why do black people have to do all the work and white people just get to walk?
But this is a music video. This isn't like this isn't forced labor or anything.
That's what the comment was.
But that's a silly comment, first of all, because I can understand if you're saying that about something else. But for like a music video, Cardi and Meg have clearly they know how they want the video to be.
Mm-hmm.
They know everybody's capabilities and they know what everyone's good at. Remember that time that Kim Kardashian went on stage with Prince?
Yeah, and she even did Dancing with the Stars as well.
But do you remember the time she went on stage with Prince and how that didn't go to plan?
Yeah. Like he was telling her to dance or something, and she didn't, and she said no.
No, I think she got on stage and then she was just like very awkward, and then he kicked her off stage.
No, he didn't. She didn't want to dance.
But you're coming on stage in a Prince concert. You're not coming on stage to stand around and look awkward.
I think what happened is she did Dancing with the Stars first, and she was like booed for that. And so she was like anxious about dancing.
She shouldn't have got on stage.
And then
would you get on stage if you knew you'd like everyone else getting on stage is dancing with this? This is what people are doing.
But I haven't watched the video of how it happened. But
maybe
she was doing the white girl dance, the 1-2 step.
It was just
1-2 step.
It was awkward, and then
he
he let her go off stage, and it was a meme for a while on the internet. But maybe that's what Kylie would have done. And they were like, no, instead of having you do that, we'll have you do something we know you can do.
Yeah.
And just appear.
She looked stunning in it. She looked really good.
Looking, I had my eyes closed.
Good. But yeah, she looked really good. And Cardi B, what's her name? Cardi B responded back to that message and was like, not everything is about a race, which I agree with. Like, in the video, like if she wants to put Kylie Jenner in the video, then she can put Kylie Jenner in the video. And if she wants her to walk, she wants her to walk. But she was saying that Naomi is like one of the greatest female artists that dance. So why didn't she allow? What are you laughing about?
Nothing.
So yeah, of course she's gonna be dancing.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That I think that is a fair assessment of. I think people just mad at Kylie for, I don't know what the next thing is or the new thing is.
Well, the new thing is that she wore a dress on her birthday and she tagged Olivier, and she was like, "Oh, thank you, like for the dress" or something like that.
Who's Olivier?
Olivier's what's that? The person who dresses you.
The stylist.
The stylist.
Oh,
he's a stylist, I believe. And she
didn't tag the artist.
She didn't tag the
designer.
And like a designer was like mad at her and like had this really long tweet to say.
I already spoke to you about this one. I told you, if I'm posting something, especially if my job is to make money from Instagram posts, if I'm not paid to do something, I don't have to do it. and you can be as mad as you want. If you put your clothes out there for the public to wear, and like a celebrity wears it and they don't post you, you can be mad about that. But like I think she could have commented, "Oh, Kylie, I see you're in my new thing. Make sure you check out the rest of my collection." Blah blah blah. Under that, I think that would have got some upvotes, and then it would have got attention. Obviously, the nicest it would be in an ideal world, you get tagged in there, you get lots of views from Kylie, but at the end of the day, this is like how she makes money. And if it's not a sponsored post, like if you haven't paid her to do it, I don't think there's an obligation for her to do it.
From her little description on her picture, it seems like she was given the dress, like from the what's the person called again?
Stylist.
The stylist. And I obviously don't have a stylist, that's why I don't need to know what they're called. It seems like she was given the dress from the stylist to wear for her birthday. But if I purchase something, or if I pay to get my nails done and I take a picture of my nails, I'm not obligated to tag where I got it from.
But you're also not a celebrity. But I get what you're saying.
No, but okay. So let me compare apples with apples. If I go to work, like I expected to be paid for it. Like, this is some celebrity, some YouTuber's job. So if I'm gonna wear something and someone else is gonna pay me to wear it and tag them, why am I gonna do it for free for you? Unless I really, really like it. And she has tagged some people. Apparently she tagged a London stylist or designer.
I don't know the full situation, but she might not even have known who made the dress. Yeah. Maybe she did. I don't know. I don't be following them like that, so I really don't know. But like even if she knew, it's like it's not by force that she posted. And I just think the person or man, woman, whoever made the dress could have could have obviously it would have been nice to get that mention. It would probably help the business. But now you come across as the way you could have spun it around into a good situation where you comment something and like you get attention to your brand, even if though you weren't tagged in it. And like it would have been a problem like if you had commented, "Oh, thanks for wearing my dress," and then she deletes it.
Yeah.
And then I will be like, "Oh, I see the outrage." I understand where his anger's coming from, but it just seems like, she should have like it would have been nice for you to support, but there isn't an obligation because like before The Rock, she was the most paid person. She used to get the most per Instagram post. Yeah. So if she is posting something, it is like there's serious bucks behind that. Yeah. And if she's just chosen to wear like your dress, it's like, is she gonna like then tag the person's earrings she's wearing and the person's shoes she's wearing?
But then you have to have the same energy for everyone because not everyone's tagging everyone.
But I'm just saying, me personally, I understand. And maybe it's because it's like, was he black? And it was like a black business.
No.
I don't know. I was like, you know what? Well, you need to support some black businesses, help us out.
Saying that she did have some controversy, I can't remember when, like a month or two ago, where it was a black owned business, I believe, and she wore a dress, and on their Instagram they had a screenshot of her and they were like, "Oh, Kylie got the dress from here," and it was selling out. But people were like really angry and they were saying like, "Oh, of course she wants to have like black lips and stuff and big bum, but doesn't want to support." She's
gonna get the flag. But even her wearing the dress in public is like, although she hasn't tagged it, that is bringing attention to the company. And
because they can now legitimately use her picture
as much as I would love to say, you know what she did wrong, she needs to like support even more. Like, who am I sitting here to tell someone else how to make their money on their job? But yes, it would be nice for her to do that and to post them. I'm not saying I have anything against it, but I'm saying, me personally, like, you can't tell me what to post on my Instagram.
And
I'm not even a celebrity.
And the because they were like, the actual brand were like nice, they weren't like calling her out on anything, not that I saw anyways. She like did respond and she was like of course, like I'll be willing to like tag them, like I have no problem with that. I don't need to delete comments or anything. Like you can get the dress from whatever the brand was called. So yeah, she did that, but and people are saying, oh look, this is the second time she's getting called out. Like,
but does she do it for those people? Does she do it for other stuff?
Like I think she does like tag sometimes, like, oh, this person did my makeup, person. But these are people that she's like working with and stuff.
But also, it's hard to know. Like, even if she is tagging stuff, it's hard to know what she's tagging for free and what she's being paid for. Yeah, well, actually, they have to declare it now, don't they?
They have to put like ad on it.
And so with the ones where she tags like not her makeup artist, or like she tags the dress from like I don't know, like a Gucci or whatever, is it an ad, or is she just doing it? Because then I can see why people get a bit outraged.
I'm not exactly sure, because in that guy's comment, he was saying she doesn't tag the smaller companies, but with the bigger companies, you can be not paid to wear the dress, but you can have other things benefit you from it.
What do you mean?
That whole sentence didn't make sense.
I was lost.
I mean, like, so they could, like, let's say Gucci didn't pay her to wear the dress, but she tagged Gucci. She can have like other dresses they send her for free, or what, I don't know, other things.
You're saying basically big business is able to help her out more. Yeah. So I understand that, but I also I get where the outrage is coming from, because yes, it would be nice you support the small business and you give it to them, but at the end of the day, yeah, that's the thing. You can't tell someone how to do their business. As much as we would like to, sometimes you just gotta be like, you know what, I'm just gonna work as hard to make sure these people get the recognition that they deserve. And stop spending your time in her comments for no reason. If you don't like what you see, click away, move on. Not that hard. I've been doing it for years. I just found out which one was which.
Which one was which? What?
When I didn't know which of the Kardashians were who.
Yeah, but that's because you don't really caring for celebrities like that.
Yeah, you just mind my business.
Mind your business.
Unlike some people, who hasn't been minding their business?
I don't know who
hasn't been minding their business this week. Oh well, we always got someone who's not minding his business. The Orange Man.
The Orange Man.
The leader of the Red Hats. Donald J. Trump. You know what the J stands for?
No, Donald.
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Donald.
Well, you got 10 seconds because I don't know how long your guesses will be.
Donald. I don't know.
John. That was it.
Is it?
Yeah, I think J stands for John. Donald John Trump, is it?
Maybe. Look at maybe knowing.
I could be wrong, but yeah.
You can comment down below and tell us if we're correct.
You can comment down below. But yeah, he what did I say he'd been doing? Something silly.
He said he's not minding his business.
He's not minding his business. He started another racist attack on someone.
Birtherism.
Yeah, so it's dubbed up because that's what he did to Obama when Obama was president. He had a whole basically campaign trying to prove that Obama wasn't born in the US when Obama was actually born in Hawaii, and which is US. But what's it called? He was saying like, oh, he's not qualified to be president, or he's not eligible to be president. And he was like, he was speaking out on all these things like, no, you need to check it. He's not this. And like, I don't see him doing that for the white presidents. Didn't see him do that for Joe Biden or anyone else on or that he was running against. And comes to Kamala Harris, half Indian, half Jamaican, born in the US, so American. He's like, I've been speaking to a lawyer, and very top lawyer, the best actually. And he basically told me that she's not eligible to be VP.
Yeah, I saw the briefing that he did, and he was asked about this situation, and like he knows, like as the president of the United States, like he should know. Obviously, this should be like a known fact of who, like if the VP of the other candidate is actually qualifies to be the VP. Do you not think?
I just think that he's just being racist.
He is, and his own, like, somebody else put up like this like a news report on the Newsweek. I don't know if that's the news, like the Sun or BBC News kind of thing, but it was on there, and it was basically suggesting that she wasn't eligible to be the VP because she wasn't born in the US,
when she actually is.
Yeah. And so when Trump was asked about this, instead of him saying like clarifying like, oh no, she is, he then co-signed it.
Yeah, I think Bernie Sanders explained this best. I think Trump, yes, is a racist, but he's not just doing it to like partially to damage their campaign, but I think he is like king of smoke and mirror tactics. Right now, he is severely messing up in America with coronavirus pandemic, and he knows any headline that is not related to the level of unemployment or the level of deaths or the level of virus transmission or any of that is better than what is. Like, people, his voters aren't going to care that he is racist towards Kamala Harris. Yeah, his voters aren't going to care, but they will care if they see that their jobs are going away and like they're going on unemployment. And
pin as much bad things on the other side
so he's
as possible.
Just king of distraction, and I think that is exactly what he's doing here. He's just, I mean, he's got us talking about it. He's just putting that out there so that it can be the next headline story. Meanwhile, people forget it. They're like, oh, look at the bad thing he's doing. He's such a racist. But this is a well-known fact. But they're not looking at, look how the economy is suffering, and look how many people are losing their jobs. And I can't take credit for this line of thought. It was Bernie. I was like, I think this guy's right.
He is. He's not like crazy. He's like,
he's a calculated, stupid person.
Yeah, he's a calculated, stupid person. I think that's the best way to put it. And even so, what do you think of him basically admitting that he's not funding the postal office so that you can't have mail-in voting? I
think he thinks that if more people are able to vote without actually going in, like turning out to vote, I think he knows, well, he thinks that he will lose, and that's the reason he's doing it. If the evidence was in the other way, if most of his voters were more likely to mail in, then he would be all for it.
Yeah, but he's the reason most of his supporters won't mail in.
Oh yeah, but you know, it is what it is.
But then
I just want him to lose.
No, but why do you think he admitted that he's actively not funding the postal office?
Because he's already created the narrative about it, like, oh, it will allow so much fraud and anyone can vote. Like, he was given anecdotal stories like, oh, a great woman from Texas once told me she received a mail-in ballot for her husband. He's been dead for 9 years,
and the dog will get it.
Yeah, and the dog will get it.
Yeah, the roof will get it.
Yeah, and it's just like he's created this narrative, so now he's just hammering the nail home that, look, I don't want this thing because maybe it will allow more people on the opposite side to vote, and I don't want that because I want to win, and that seems to be what he's doing. He's just throwing out lots of little distractions. Even another one came out this week. He wants there was a funny picture. I'm gonna put it in the thumbnail. His hair was pretty much taking the root of off his head. Have you seen the picture?
No, I don't think so.
The picture of Trump's hair. I think I sent it to you, but it was a link.
I saw you send me the news article.
It will be in the thumbnail for you guys, but this was his hair that BBC News put up. But basically, he wants increased water pressure from US showers. He wants to change I think they said it was like 2.5 gallons of water per minute is what the standard is, and he wants that to be per nozzle, like individual nozzle in the shower head. Because like the other one is too weak for his hair routine. He ain't got that much hair left.
Yeah, he said his hair needs to be perfect.
Yeah, and he needs low power on his hair, not this pressure washed head.
But I just don't understand
why this is important right now.
The hair has to do with the nozzle. The pressure of the hair has to do with the perfection of the hair. Like it don't make sense. What does the water pressure have to do with the hair looking nice?
I have no idea what it has to do with it.
Well, of course you don't. You don't have... Anyways.
Yeah, I'm rocking the baldy.
But it's just stupid. I'm sure he has other things to worry about other than the pressure of the water.
But I think this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Like,
It's just
throw
a
out as much
distraction. Another thing, like, what other president would be talking about their hair and needing better water pressure in the middle of a pandemic?
Yeah, he's like, oh, what do you do? Because do you just wash your hands for longer? That's my...
I can't tell the difference between your Trump impression. I know mine ain't that great, but your Trump impression sounds a lot like your other impressions that you do.
I'm not very good at accents at all.
But it's the taking part that counts.
Thank you.
That's what they used to give me in school. Stupid 100% attendance.
In school.
Yes, that's what they used to give
I
me.
used to get them all the time, but I used to get other things.
It's because my mom made me go to school. Like, I could be
That's
ill.
a good thing. Why are you saying it like it's
But
not?
I could be ill. Like, people would be taking sick days.
That's the black way.
I could be ill. One time I went into school. My dad gave me rice and contomere fry, which is basically like spinach stew.
Mm-hmm.
And I went to school and I was running around, and we had this, like, I don't know what meeting we had. We had, like, it's primary school. We had this, like, maybe it was African drumming, something in like a different room, usual to our usual standard, and then usual standard room. And then we went outside for break afterwards, and then I started running again. And then midway to the main part of the playground, I just vomited.
Is it?
Like, I was feeling sick already that morning, but I had to go to school because, you know, that is just the way. And I vomited down the drain.
Oh, God. I have a story like that.
But yeah.
So, but I don't think it was my mum this time.
I
think it was me.
Oh, you forced yourself.
So I woke up and I just weren't feeling well. And I don't know why, like, yeah, I think it was during the swine flu whole thing as well. But I was just not feeling well. But it was the last day of school.
Yeah.
And we were going to do fun things. I think it must have been year 8, and year 8 was the only year that had to stay in school. It might be in year 7 or 8. What year was the swine flu?
I'm gonna go year 7. I think it was in 2008, so year 7.
I think I was in year 7, and so I just went in. I remember we were doing something that I had to jump. And I don't know if we were dancing or what, or doing some salsa or some, I don't know what we were doing, but I just remember, like, I couldn't take it, but I wanted to be there because we were doing fun things.
Oh,
and I just vomited. I just vomited everywhere.
Oh yeah.
And I had to go home.
Did you ever pee yourself in school?
No.
You never?
Never.
Yeah, me neither. Next topic.
What, in primary school?
In primary school, I'm talking about.
No.
You never peed yourself?
No.
Not once?
No.
Neither did I. I saw people pee themselves. Actually, I was a frequent visitor to, what did we call it? Is it medical room or infirmary?
Medical room.
I
had a
probably.
medical room.
And the nurse there, she knew me a lot. I was there in my pants a lot because I used to rip my trousers all the time.
You were playing football.
I was playing football, playing kiss chase.
Kiss chase at your age?
Yeah, we didn't know where it was.
Who were you kissing?
You know, all the frogs.
Mm-hmm.
No, we were playing any game, and like I would always rip my trousers. And in the end, my mom was like, "I can't be buying you 50 pairs of trousers." Basically, I had to just get them sewn. Yeah, I would get them sewn before I even went home and showed her.
That was quite unfortunate.
But then I'd be standing there in my little Y fronts.
Yeah, we had a room like that as well.
Yeah, but that was my visits. That was my visits to the med room. I never was really like that, and I never really got hurt that much in school.
I don't think I did.
I think my biggest injury is that I got stung by a wasp in year 2.
Okay, you remember?
I fell down and then the wasp stung me. And then for a long time, like the tip of my like pinky finger was a bit discolored.
Oh, so it stung you on your pinky finger? I see. I used to not be able to say medical room. I don't know why. I always used to call it in the medical room.
Oh,
I think that was either me or my sister.
I used to call medicine Wayson.
What?
Yeah, I'd be like, to my mom when she tells the story. I don't remember it, but she'd be like, "Oh, you used to say like, I want my Wayson."
Your Wayson.
My Wayson.
Okay.
You know, I might bring that back. Who knows?
You be saying things funny anyways.
I do. What do I say funny? All things.
Like for attitude, you'll be like, you're tude.
Yeah, you know, abbreviate. Sometimes I'll be adding extra S's to things that don't need an S.
Like what?
I used to do it a lot. I've calmed down. I'll be like, I can't think of an example. Like we're going to the Cambridges. Well, but I wouldn't say Cambridge. Like this is an example. I'll just add an S. I don't know why I would do that. In my ears, it was like, oh, just add an S here. Why not? And then I would do that. And you started to do it a bit. And I was like, oh no, I'm ruining her speech now.
Did I?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
It was in uni. Like I would be adding S's to random things. And then you started to do it. And I'm like, oh no, this is affecting your speech as well.
You know what you like to do a lot? You'd like to say things backwards.
Oh yeah, I do.
For nothing. And he will just say it like you should know exactly what he's saying. Like,
if someone from work is listening to this, they're probably like, yeah, because I'd be calling people their name backwards sometimes.
Why?
In my head, as a kid, I used to like, for some reason, practice saying things backwards. Also, I also used to know everybody's surname.
Yeah, I don't know what. Like, when he's telling a story, he would be like, John Smith.
And this is from like primary school.
And I'm like, what? Why? He'd be like, oh, what was that girl's name? Adam
Hester.
And I'm like, why do you know their surnames? Like, I can't tell you one surname of mine unless it was like no, I just can't tell you one surname of mine.
Those names are just like burned into my head. And I also used to say things like, I don't know, in my head I used to like spell them out, say them backwards. I guess I don't know if that made me learn it better, but it just became habit. And sometimes I'd just be calling people their name backwards.
So what's Trump backwards?
Pmert.
I think I like that better.
Pmert.
So guys, if we refer to someone as Pmert, it's Trump.
Yeah, Pmert. I like it. But yeah. Oh. Yeah, the orange man. He's been striking again a lot this week. But I'm sure he'll have something new for us next week. Won't he?
Yeah.
He always does. Oh. What other big news dropped this week?
So yeah, it's, talking about schools, we also had the A-level results.
The A-levels?
Come out this week, which was a whole bunch of stress for some.
Basically, the government messed up.
Yeah, on basically 40% of people's grades were downgraded. They
downgraded, and my theory is that they are just waiting for the news cycle to change and for people to forget, and we just need to keep making noise for those 40%.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the teachers gave them it seems like a last minute thing.
It does.
The schools stopped in March.
They knew since March they were not going to be in exams. Yeah,
let's give the timeline. School stopped in March. They told the students like soon after that there will be no exams.
Yeah.
So what would you do if there was no exams? I am PS4. Oh, I'm just throwing the books away. Burn them. I'll put them in the bin that day.
In the bin. Oh, I guess so. If you don't need them anymore.
I don't need them. Why would I need business studies?
My sister went ahead and packed all of her things into the shed.
Yeah, I would have done the same. Mine probably would have been in the garbage truck. That collection, and it would be like, don't need no exams. I'm sorted.
Yeah.
And basically, they were just like, they did that in March, and then in August, so that is 5 months later. They're like, oh, actually, we're going to use your predicted grades. But it's going to go to the examiners or the invigilators, and they are going to moderate the grades based on your school's performance and like your ranking in the class. And basically, we're just going to either decide if you deserve that grade, not because of any of your past efforts, just the school that you go to and whatever your teacher said you might finish at, but not the actual grade your teacher gave you. And we will downgrade you in however many subjects we want, or upgrade in very few. And that's what they did for 40% of people.
So 40% of students, were downgraded, like of 1 grade
and
or
this
more.
is just in England. I think that it was even bigger in Scotland.
Really?
I could be wrong. When you looked at me, I was hoping you'd be like, but now I'm scared that
I've
I got that wrong.
I've just been focusing on England because
I want to say it was bigger in Scotland, but I could be wrong. So let me just we'll find out.
Well, I'm hoping that England hits the U like
the turn or the sideways C is what we used to call it when we got it.
No, I was thinking like hit the Quan, hit the Quan, hit the U, hit the. Anyway.
What? What is that? What moves are you putting together?
You know that song?
No, I don't know it.
Hit the Quan. Hit the.
Who is it by?
Oh no, I'm not even sure if the actual words are hit the Quan, but that's
hit the Quan.
That song. Hit the
when
Quan.
did it come out? Like when was it popular?
I'm sure like a year or 2 ago.
Oh, I don't know it.
Comment down below if you know what song I'm singing.
Or go to our comments and it'll just be like them birds chirping or the grasshoppers like.
Grasshoppers make a cat noise.
No, the cricket sound like. They know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm hoping that they make a U-turn and because a lot of students are affected. A lot of students can't get into their university places, and during this time where there are a lot of adults who are unemployed,
they just need to give them a slightly preferential treatment. Like it's not gonna be. We understand there might be like some grades that are slightly higher, but they can give them extra support in uni.
Yeah.
Like at least that is better than not giving them the option at all.
Yeah.
And like. Yeah, they just need to give them a chance. Don't close the door on them before they've even got to see inside.
Because right now it's like the door is closed. Because if you didn't get your grades, you either have to go into clearing and pick another course that you
or uni.
Yeah, another course, another uni, if you can, because some people were downgraded from like A's to E's. But you can appeal.
You can appeal.
That doesn't necessarily mean your appeal will get through before uni starts.
And it also seemed like the appeal was based on like a specific set of criteria. So it wasn't just like, oh, I feel like I deserve this.
Yeah.
And also they were like, oh, okay. And the third thing is you can take your mock exams. But look, I was in school. I know that my mock exams, they were joke exams to me. That's not the real thing. If you didn't tell me like, if it's not the real thing, I'm not going to put my 100% effort into it, and that is just how it is. All the other option they gave them is like you can take the exam in basically 8 weeks
in October.
And they're doing A levels, so it's not just 1 year of study; it's 2 years of study that you need to do exams for in 8 weeks, whilst you've had a break for 5 months because they told you wouldn't have exams. And this is like people going to uni and they've just really messed it up. And now they've gone quiet because they're hoping people forget, which is why we're here making noise. You feel me?
We're not going to forget.
Yeah.
Because you've actually ruined some people's...
Yeah, man, you set them back.
Lives or even years. Like they're going to have to choose completely different things that they never even thought they would have to do.
If you are in this situation, continue making noise about it. Continue... Write your MP or whoever, like make sure like you're trying to get your voice heard. And if you have chosen something different, and that is what you want to do, we wish you all the best, and we hope that you hopefully had like a better time with the A-level results, because obviously no one took an exam and it just seems like it's in a really difficult spot right now for a lot of people. So man, we wish you all the best and continue to make noise about it, I would say. Yeah,
and let us know how this whole situation has affected you or someone that you know.
Definitely.
In your family.
Let us know how you did. Oh, and if you've got GCSEs coming out next week, good luck.
Oh, good luck.
Good luck in your GCSEs. And know that whatever you get probably won't matter in a couple of years.
Yeah, and your grade... You didn't take a test, so it's not a reflection of you.
Exactly.
Of how you did.
Exactly. Unless you did extremely well, and then that is exactly a reflection of you. Just don't forget that.
Yes. What he said.
Yes. If somehow you did extremely well, that was all me. Yep. That's what you. That's the attitude you have to have.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you go wild.
Yes. So yes, that's it for this week, guys. Benjamin is gonna leave you with the quote of the week that he came up with. So if you don't like it, it wasn't me.
I thought we were gonna go into. I set you up with the alley for the wallet. I said that completely wrong. I set you up with the Wild John Legend. I thought you were gonna go into that. And then you were just like quote. I guess it's quote time, guys. Yeah. So I got a little something for you guys. It's okay to be a glow stick. Sometimes you have to break before you shine. Oh, I know you. You're like, good quote. I'm thinking that too.
I'm not.
But yeah, catch us everywhere on everything, BT Small Talk, and listen to our podcast on everywhere and everything at The Gift of the Gab.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and review.
All of that. Do all of those things, and yeah.
Yeah, we're The Gift of the Gab.
Catch us next Sunday. No?
The Gift of the Gab. The Gift of the Gab.
Ciao.